Now, I know I said Weapon Week, and we will get back to the main pack, but I was also asked to update my armor sets effects, attribute bonuses, and effects for new armor trims and patterns. I could probably come up with a better title, right? But yeah, so I was porting it to 1.20.1 because a few things broke, and then I thought, well, I might as well just make it in line with the Runechant version, the updated version for all the armor sets. So I've gone ahead and done that, and that's what we'll go over today. It should have the advancement system, and then all the armor sets and the updated effects and abilities. So we'll go over that, right? But just to address, this whole scenario, if you will. On this page, right, obviously the comment has been left to update it. I don't get notifications for whatever reason for people commenting on the actual pack pages. So the best thing to do is to either direct message my account on Plant Minecraft, right, because then I actually do see this when I do briefly check, because I don't go through all the packs, right. I think I have 8 or so and I'm kind of lazy. Or, of course, comment on YouTube videos. That's the other thing, because they pop up nice and easy on my phone, so I get pinged. But yeah, any suggestions, any updates, anything like that, feel free to ask, right? Never hurts to ask. And at this point, I'm more than happy to get those things done as a priority rather than the larger project I'm working on. Because it is a large project, so it is nice to take a break from certain things, and it's not too hard to, for instance, port things over or update. Okay, so that aside, we are going to obviously jump into the world. So I've got the new updated data pack, and then I've also gone ahead and made a resource pack for it. It's nothing crazy, it just changes the tooltips and the icons in the inventory, just a bit of user friendliness, if you will, right, to actually see what's the materials modified, right, in terms of attributes. But anyway, arm test, save, we can head into the world and we can play around a bit and see what happens. And the screen is messed up because I have a zoomed in overlay because I was on the browser. There we go, that's better. Right, so we will try out the trims. Right, it's probably best that I go through all of them, plus it gives me another chance to explain how exactly they work. So let me just take a second to grab them all. Right, there we go, that should be everything, all the templates and all the materials, plus then a smithing table and armor set to actually modify. Right, so we'll do netherite. Everything should be applicable. The other thing I did do though, just to highlight, where are you? I don't actually know where it is. Is it under, it must be under tools and utilities. Elytra. I've made the Elytra modifiable, right? So you can still get all these set bonuses. And then advancements. We don't have anything yet. If we go over here and we start trimming stuff, we should trigger the other advancements. Okay, so we'll start off with the Elytra. Right, the Elytra, nothing changes on it, the model. I didn't have that much time, but it does say upgrade, Sentry Armor Trim, Gold Material. Oh, that is incorrect too. Option, Resource Pack, Armor Set Effects, Resource Pack. Right, so this, again, all it does is change the tooltips to try and make it a bit more user-friendly. So if we try to trim the Elytra now, right, now it says Sentinel Set and Health Triple Plus. So it gives extra health because of the gold plating, right? So we can trim that, and we get perfect both equipment tinkering and crafting a new look. Right, they're the two that are linked together. So we now have this new tab called equipment tinkering. And as you can see, we have unlocked sentinel plating, which is cut off, and I can't scroll up. It's a little bit annoying. To gain bonuses when protecting villages. Yeah, this is a really long one. If you unlock them all, especially the materials, right, you'll be able to scroll down, you'll be able to see all the text. But yeah, so we have equipment tinkering, codex of bonuses available from trimming armor. Set bonuses are gained by having all pieces of armor trimmed in the same material and or pattern. Then we have material bonuses, so this is all the bonuses you can gain from the 10 trims, 10 material trims, I should say. And then codex of bonuses, so these are from the, is it 18 patterns? I always lose count. No, it's not 18, it is 9... 18 minus 2, 16. There's 16 patterns, okay? So again, set effects, you need to have your armor trimmed in the same variation. The Elytra, I will also, at the end of this, just show you if you want to disable that, because I know not everyone would want the Elytra trim, because then it's a bit OP, but I think it works, because now it buffs the set effects. You could just stick movement speed or something on it, make it utility, anything like that. Okay, so, I want to trim all the armor and go through the set effects one by one. The materials in themselves don't matter, so you know what? I am actually just going to grant myself the advancements. Advancements, grant us. I might as well just do everything. Right, we'll just save and quit out because there will be a bunch of text. Right, but now in this equipment tinkering tab, we have the 10 materials and their bonuses. So for instance, Amethyst increases health by 3% and movement speed by 6%. Wearing a full set of armor trimmed in this material passively clears poison and hunger. And then of course the 16 different platings. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And all their set effects. So again, you need to have a matching set of these two materials. And this is just a codex so you can keep track of different effects. They unlock as you craft things normally. Okay, the big thing though, I want to just go through quickly all the different sets and make sure that they are actually working. Same with some of the stat boosts. The easiest stat boosts to check is movement speed, right, because it's the most noticeable. Our FOV increases like it does, perfect, so it is working. And then we also get speed because of the Lapis bonus. And since it's tied, if we jump in the water, we should gain... There we go, Dolphin's Grace and Conduit Power. Perfect, so the tied armor is working. Now I have the fun job of checking all of them. Well, not really. Some of the complex ones. So for instance, Tide just gives potion effects. So any of the ones that give potion effects, I don't really need to check. Host is one we should check because it does have the effect of giving us a infinite potion effect, right? That clears once we stop wearing the equipment. So to make sure that that actually clears is important. We equip Host, we gain health boost, we take off the helmet, and we lose a health boost. Perfect. Right. So we'll do a couple more. We'll probably do Silence, because that's another weird effect. I need to always unequip all the armor. Gold this time. Equip it. And then Husks. Husks are always our guinea pigs. Right. So if we summon a Husk, you should get a particle effect and be silenced every now and then. Come on. Here we go. We have the full set equipped. Come on. Work. And it looks like he's stopping, but it's not playing the particle. In fact, you know what? All the particles are broken. Right, I don't have the particle. Let me check Tide again. See if we have the particle for going in water. Lapis is fine. That one, that one, that one, and that one. We should get some splash particles. Looks like we do, right? I can see them. Yeah, so that's working. Silence appears to be broken, which is fine. That's the whole purpose of this, is so I can check things and make sure they work before I actually, release the pack date upgrade. You know what I'm trying to say. Right. Hopefully that should be a bit better, although no, I'm not seeing the particle effects. Being silenced. So yes, the silence works now. The set particle isn't working, so I'll check that. The issue was when I was cleaning up the files, because essentially I just took the ones from Runechant, cleaned them up, merged them with the existing ones, and, well, pruned some stuff to try and get rid of all the functions that weren't necessary, and I deleted some of the timers, right? They were keeping track of things. I'm guessing I did the same for the particle system. I deleted while the time is controlling that. So let me try and fix that up. There we go, much better. Now we have the particle effect again. Right, so silence is working, it's good. That was one of the more complex ones. Shaper, that's actually another important one to test, because that is to do with throwing out TNT. Is that the right one? Yeah, we'll go Quartz. Although we can see these stats, right, because it's just attack damage. But having this equipped, we should get some stalagmite particles, perfect. And the important thing, TNT. We should now be able to throw it out, and it should land, perfect. And that was a bit too close. Bye-bye, smithing table, I think. It should clear a 9x9. Perfect. Good, good, good. Everything seems to be working right. Most importantly, we can just look at the advancements now to see all the effects. Can you still... it's still not tall enough. I mean, that being cut off isn't horrible, because all that's missing is when wearing a full set, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it still says the protecting villages, in the presence of vindicators, increase resistance, presence of blah, blah, blah. Right, so they all tell you exactly what they do now as you unlock them, which is really important because it means I don't have to sit here explaining it all, right? Same with the bonuses. And again, if you use the resource pack, they will be displayed accurately. So in this case, it says attack damage, triple plus, meaning the triple plus is 9%, 2 pluses would be 6. You guessed it, 1 plus would be 3. Okay, there is one other utility thing that I did add. Spyglass, enchanting table, should just be, we toss that on top, right? Yeah, there we go. And the spyglass gets enchanted. If We right click, perfect. So we can see our armor total, armor toughness, knockback resistance, damage, attack speed, and movement speed. Which, why is our attack damage not increased? Oh right, it is. It's 2 hearts, right? Without this gear, it should be less. It should be 0 or 1. I think it's 1. It's 0. Isn't it 0.5? You do half a heart of damage, which so rounding is the reason, right? Because it's in hearts. But yeah, so you can now use this to accurately display your stats. You can use it to look at other people. Hopefully, I haven't actually tested that feature. So, you know, if you're trying this out, let me know. Make sure it works. But essentially, if there's a person in front of you and you right click looking at them, it should read their stats, not yours. Hopefully. I should probably, though, add a advancement for it. Right, just tie it to this. Yeah. I should also say the big important thing, right? We're on latest, right? 1.20.1. So all the testing we're doing is to show that it does work on the latest version of Minecraft. There we go. We got the I Spy Insight. Great. That is tied to the wrong one. It's easy enough to fix. Okay, so just throw a spyglass onto an enchantment table to give it the ability to read attributes. Right, should come in nice and handy if you are messing about in gear, right? Trying to min-max, if you will. That's the wrong table. That down. I do also want to try the copper, because that's another interesting one. We'll go coastal. Put the full sets. And now, if we're near some husks, 12 seconds, I think it is. Do I have the 12-second timer? I don't think. We do have the coastal effect, which is good. We have luck, water breathing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it is every 12 seconds, right? You'll strike nearby entities with lightning. It might decrease to 8 seconds. I feel like 12 seconds is way too slow to be impactful. Let me make some final tweaks, right? And then we'll give the closing statements. Okay, everything should be better now. Advancements. Great, it's down here. It's perfect, it's fine. Would rather it be in the middle, but hey, nothing I can control, right? I guess I won't fix up the sentinel plating. All the attributes seem to be working, right? To say we have more knockback resistance, it does, 54%, so that's good to see. Okay, so you gain attributes depending on the material. All the bonuses are listed. You gain set bonuses for having the same or matching material, right? You don't need to go for them, but you can. For instance, lapis, you gain a bonus to speed along with the 9% movement speed from each piece. And then plating, right? I'm using the term plating because it's easier. In fact, what do I call it in this? I say set to try and hone in on the set effect. Okay, so for having a matching set of any one trim template, you're going to get another bonus. In this case, you get greatly increases health. Side effects may include more bugs. Right, Eye gives you the ability to collect items from afar, highlight others nearby, and causes other players to become ethereal. Yes, so there are some PvP interactions, right? We have coastal still? Yeah, so I should be able to grab out some sand, chuck it in my offhand, and still have that proc, right? Let's see. Every few seconds. Yeah, there we go. We still toss out sand, and it should do damage to our little husk friend if we're nearby. Perfect. Oh, now we get the lightning from the copper. Alright, so updated, good to go. Hopefully you can have some fun with it. Let me know how things work, especially the spyglass, right? Okay, that should be it. Okay, links will be in description, as always, right? Or just check the Planet Minecraft page. So yeah, almost forgot. So if you do want to disable the ability to trim the elytra, all you have to do is navigate through the data pack to Minecraft, then to tags, then to items, and then here where it says trimmable armor, if you open that up, you'll get this list, and you can just delete the elytra from this list. You can also add anything you'd like to be able to trim to the list. If you want weapons to be able to trim, you can add them. Granted though, the functions are not set to give attributes when items are in the main hand or offhand slot, so they won't actually confer any bonuses, and you won't get anything visually, but that's more if you want to, modify stuff. Alright, see ya.